Good morning, everyone. It is November the 22nd, 2016, and equities around the globe are higher following the U.S. lead. The Dow went over 19,000. E-mini went over 2,200 in the overnight session. Everything is looking up for the stock markets. And the Treasuries have formed a P overnight. Today is the day of the 5-year auction. They can't move paper easily if it's going straight down. So normally speaking, the 5-year auction or the intermediate and the 10-year are the weakest on paper coming in. They use it to set up the 7 and the 30-year. So my guess is the dealers will work the market today. It won't go straight up. It'll go back and forth, so we have an opportunity to work the market from a trading range idea. No major news overnight to speak of. Biggest news out there is that OPEC's going to agree to a deal today, which will include Iraq and Iran. The deal offered to Iraq and Iran was to freeze your production at today's levels, and Iran said they weren't interested in anything first on unless it was 4 million barrels a day. They were at 3,920,000 barrels in October, so they're pretty close to that. So the world is counting on an OPEC deal, and that supposedly is what's driving and taking stocks higher, in addition to the Trump election. We're dealing with P's right here. Resistance is 30. I think we can go a little bit higher, so I've got my first sell at 31 to 03, then 7 to 11. On the buy side, we're at 28. I'd like to get it done close to 21, but 21 to 25, buy 1. And then 13 to 17, buy 2. Today's news, existing home sales, 5.42 million. Richmond Fed, 1 was -4 last month, and then the 5-year auction. So the news focus is existing home sales, direction of the E-mini. Then the dynamics of moving 5-year paper, and I think the market's got to go back and forth to do that. And right now, can we get through 30? I think we got a pretty good chance of getting through 30. Then after that, we'll see. We've got some volume at just above 126. We've got a low volume number here at 126.04. We've got a rotational high here at 8. So those are our little resistance points that we'll deal with. Now, if we can't get through 30, then we'll be lowering it. The sell will be 27 to 31. The buy will be 17 to 21, etc. So a lot of it should shake out right here when the day session tests 125.30, or whether it can take it out or not. Basketball season has started. It's everywhere. I know that makes everybody happy in the northern tier states where they go indoors sooner than we do. Okay, the knob spread widened quite a bit last night. We are at resistance, so 8 to 12 will be number 1. 15 to 19, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. On the buy side, we have support at 26 to 30, number 1. So 17 to 21, buy 1. Picking up the London low, and then 9 to 13, buy 2. Don't get through 8, and right now we've come off quite a bit from 8. Can sell the 5-7 area, and if that is the case, then we should blow through our first support band at 53.26 to 30. Gold was up overnight, dollar was down. We yesterday went out wanting to sell 15s to 17s, then 20 to 22. The overnight session high was 21, so we got to our number 2 point. W, this move out of the middle, started at 17, so 15 to 17, sell 1. 20, 22, sell 2. On the buy side, we're going to make it 10 to 12 and 5 to 7. Still think we're headed for stops below 1200. Isn't happening quickly though. Dollar's off overnight. Sometimes the dollar actually does sell. I know that's hard to believe. Seller. We went out last night selling 40s to 50s and 65s to 75, so number 2 area held. Our number 2 area is important. Number 1, trend continues, whatever our conditions that the market is in continue. Number 2 is where it allows the exchange members to go get stops above obvious levels. So right here we know there's stops right there. And then right here would be another place where there would be stops above there. They usually get them above the first resistance level, and then the number 2 resistance level holds up. And so you can see right here that the number 2 resistance level did hold up. So trying to sell right now, can we get to 106? So buy number 1 is 106. Buy 75 is buy 2. On the sell side, we have this London high at 38, so we're currently at 21, so 40 to 50, sell 1. 65 to 75, sell 2. And might take a 30 to get off a short. Okay, do they have a deal or not with crude oil? The press says they do. And they need a deal. I mean, the cash flow in these OPEC and Russian countries, the OPEC producers, their budgets have been destroyed in this fight over market share. Now, those at the top don't suffer. It becomes a deal of how do they stay in power. They have to have something for their population. So 47.75 right here is the first little band of support. Last rotate down stopped at 46. So 50 to 75, buy 1. 47 even, 47 and a quarter, buy 2. Remember, Goldman came out and said if OPEC does get a deal or agreement, 43 to 53 was the market. I didn't see if they put a price with their articles yesterday, but they thought that OPEC would get a deal. So 48 and a quarter, 48.50, sell 1. 48.75, 49, sell 2. And last night we were selling 48.75s to 49. Looks like the high was 49 and a quarter. 49 and a quarter, 49.50. So able to get short in the overnight at our recommended levels. Okay, the E-mini, new contract highs yesterday. We closed at a new contract high yesterday. We made new highs in Globex. Got a high at 22.03. And the breakout came from 95.97 right here. So 92 to 96 is pretty good support. Do we rally it today? We don't have enough news to take us up. We've got the Thanksgiving rally coming tomorrow. I believe tomorrow we'll close higher than wherever we are today. We have made new highs. If we don't get to 22.03, then I would expect the market to pause and come back and test support. And of course the breakout down here from the 85-87 level, that would be best support. So as long as we stay above 21.85, this market can trade higher. The low volume number is right here at 98. Then yesterday's low volume number is 92. So our first buy is 95.97, pretty aggressive. They do make us pay up early in the session. Then 90 to 92 for buy 2. Key level is staying above 21.85. Okay, to sell failure to take out 3 to 5. Next sell would be 9 to 11. Existing home sales 5.42 million. Richmond Fed +1. They don't care about the 10-year auction in equities. What's a bond, Charles? That's what I have to pay to get out of the jail on the weekends, right? It's funny when I go to the boxing matches, if there's MMA there, the bondsmen are the ones that are the big advertisers. They're the T-shirts and koozies for beer. That's what is given away, and they don't give away wine glasses or the rest of it. But it's a pretty interesting crowd, and good, honest, fight-loving people. But the advertisement always been taken by bail bondsmen are the ones that are handing out all the favors and the freebies. Wonder why that is. Get all pumped up watching somebody else to fight and go out and get in fights after that's over. Maybe if you get a little liquid courage in you sometime that evening. Anyway, enough said. I'll be back with you as soon as I can. I've got stuff to get up and get posted in a bit.